I'm a chokana COVID-19. And it's like as if he's the only one that's tired of COVID-19. And he recently posted on his Instagram where he was like, don't insult us either. Bars this, clubs that, bars oh, clubs. For how long will this be the scapegoat for COVID-19? Are those the only places that COVID-19 is? Or does the spread happen at night and is chilling during the day hangover? He's like, it's Mr. CS. Fights and Mr. CS, your fight and the doctors have got nothing to do with bars or clubs. Siata wewe huenda dance ama. So kindly bear us in mind. Hizo bars have employed waiters, waitresses, bouncers, DJs, na pia owners who are also in need and have families to feed. And basically just saying that to look for another scapegoat, but not bars and clubs. Look. I get what he's saying, yeah? And definitely there are people who are really, really feeling the pinch right now. If you own a business that's like, a late night club or a bar, and, if that was your source of income, life has been difficult. Life has been tough. Even for artists, used to perform at concerts and everything, things are hard. But the truth is, once you get a little bit tipsy, once you get a little bit lit, you're not going to be there thinking like, oh, let's stop social distancing. You're not going to be there still with your mask. At that point, everyone is just your friend. You're there dancing, you're partying, you're hanging out with your people. And that's why COVID ends up spreading faster. During the day when we're here sitting with each other, you are able to be like, okay, stay away from me. I'm going to keep my mask on. You're able to remember that. So I think that's where the problem comes in. But I can definitely empathize with those who are in the entertainment industry and are really suffering right now.
But I think it's hypocritical to say you're going to close down a bar and open a church. Not that I'm comparing both, I'm just saying it's a public place. You cannot close down a bar and we're having matatus. I used the SGR, I think 3 weeks ago. It's full capacity. There was I swear to God, I was so shocked. I was like, don't sit next to me. They're like, my seat number is actually, I was like, And they were like, imeja. And they have no chills. So what do you mean? Kwani corona ikona places inajua haifai kuingia. You better close down everything public. You get. You cannot have, I swear to God, politicians are still going on the road.
Yeah.
They don't have masks. They have not. So unless we're shutting down everything, don't even be concerned about people. Because whether people are throwing a house party in the house, they're still touching. People are hugging at work. People are back to normal working systems. The hawkers are in town everywhere. There's no space. You will get corona one way or the other as long as you're leaving your house. So let's not be hypocritical. It's not only bars. Close down everything. Yes.
I think in all honesty, it's gotten to a point where we're too reluctant to face reality. And we've been indoors so much that we feel the need to be out.
Yeah.
We're tired. We just, you're tired of it. But then again, if you think about it, bars and these places, there's so many bars, first of all. So I think, honestly, it's okay to have 1 or 2 open. But think about something else. Normalize drinking with a few of your friends at home. You don't necessarily have to go to the club all the time because the only thing that you're getting that's added value is just the crowd and the noise, right? You can have as much noise as you want in your house, well, within limits. You can have as many and comfortable friends, all this groping. Imagine every time you've gone to a club and someone has groped you, or every time you've gone to a club and someone has, I don't know, spiked a drink or stolen a drink or taken away your girl. You can avoid all these things by having a club at your house. So why not do that? Let's normalize having parties within reason and within your house. I think that's the only way out.
Like and the way those kids who had the 40 kids over there, okay. The ones that were caught in that house, having a club in the house.
I have mixed feelings about this whole ban on clubs. On one hand, I feel like it's for the better of the people, probably not to go to a crowded place. But at the same time, I find it rather hypocritical that we are gonna probably just ban some social locations and allow others. For example, churches or even like political campaigns, or this kind of political campaigns, they've been going on the road for I don't know how many months now. If you're going to ban a club or if you're going to say that clubs are not supposed to open, then just say close out everything. Like it really makes no sense if you're going to say that clubs are the ones probably. I feel like it's politically charged and I feel like there's some sort of ill motives behind it. But at the same time, I agree. I haven't been to a club in like I don't know how long since the virus touched down. I haven't really stepped in a club. Hey. So yeah, I definitely. That's why I said I have mixed feelings about this. While I understand, while I feel like it's rather hypocritical, at the same time I feel it's for your good. Yeah. Like if you catch the virus, then who gets sick? Who spends the money? Who, goes to ICU and spends weeks on end, under those machines. So yeah, I'd rather practice safety. If you want to go to the club, that makes you safe. Yeah.
There's no safety in the club.
Well.
And joke on, I just remembered something. There was the launching of the signatures for the BBI.